Good morning, everybody. We are about to embark on another adventure, AJ.
Another one.
This is going to be an epic journey. This is the Arkansas Bus Bash 2021.
The inaugural.
The inaugural. That would be the very first one. I think we have about 9 buses, something like that. We're going to go meet up and then head north, as they say, north to Arkansas.
Yeah. We're missing our main cinematographer.
Yeah, we are. So if the camera's all over the place and you don't like all the stuff, write in and say, "Where's my Jackson?"
Let's get the show on the road.
It's time. Arkansas Bus Bash 2021. Let's go.
So came over to Ziggy, had a little fuel leak. Eating the paint, made a smiley face. Old folks TV over there.
Your CB channel 5, so make sure you have channel 5. And you know, like if you smell something, see something.
It's always good when you're about to start up and your throttle gets stuck.
Radio check, jet bus checking in. It's turning.
Y'all both loud and clear. James, what do you have to say to VW Live?
Anyone that's out there, need to try this at least once in your life. It's a great experience, a lot of good people. Just slow down and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the scenery, see a lot more. Get to talk to your family more.
Cause you got your wife and kid with you, right?
Yeah, they came along. They went along with Big Bend as well. We had a great time, so we wanted to come back and do it again.
We'll go look at his bus. This is Shinola, James' bus. Y'all have seen this before. This is our first gas stop. All right, VW Lifers, it is lunchtime. We are in Buffalo, Texas. It's a good little park. The old man setting up a table over there. Alice is over there eating a banana. But we got all the buses here. Right under the water tower up on a hill. It's a good little breeze. It's lunchtime. Made me some tuna salad. Is that a Diablo sandwich?
Diablo.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper.
Some pepper?
A Diablo sandwich and Dr. Pepper.
Old Folks TV, VW Live, teaming up, taking over Splitty Spot. We got Vanagon Bay Vanagon. And then got what you need, what's your flavor? Good morning, VW Lifers. So we survived the night. It is about to storm. We're doing all right, people are waking up. But the plan today is to get going, eat breakfast, kind of get on the road before the storm starts. And we can just make tracks so we're not just stuck at camp when it's soaking wet. King VW Live, what's the plan today?
Good morning. Welcome to day 2, Arkansas Bus Bash 2021. Today, well, we are now officially behind the pine curtain. Today we go to the land of, what do they call it? It's not land of enchantment. That's
the natural state?
The natural state.
Is it Oklahoma?
No, it's natural state.
No, yeah, it's natural state, yeah.
We'll go to the natural state. And we're going to pass through old Texarkana, my hometown. So I'm excited about that. Who knows what adventure awaits. But it's going to be a good day, so join us and stay with us today as we go forth and conquer Arkansas.
All right, so we're loading up. It is 8:15. It is about to start pouring rain. It just started sprinkling, but we're getting everybody loaded up in line and head on out. It's hailing.
You just keep rolling right now. You just go ahead and do what you got to do. We'll just roll behind you for now. You're good. I can't see anything out the side anyhow.
Mara's bus isn't running right. I don't know what's the issue is. All right, last time we spoke, it was in the middle of the hailstorm. We got inside car wash here in Tatum. Hail's lightened up, but we noticed that Tamara had some issues. So right now we're fixing them.
You need anything, Gary? I'm good.
Don't do it.
Bus guru doing what bus gurus do.
Stop.
Stop! Tell the crowd what happened.
Well, Tamara's got running 1.7 with an SVDA, and it looks like it got some sort of, she's got some sort of, right the wrong points in it. So they were out of it. The adjustment was completely gone out of the points. There was no more play for adjustment, so they were closed up. And that's why it was just basically, I mean, it's a testament to these things that they can actually run. You got here in the middle of a storm of the century into this
Hailstorm,
car wash.
rainstorm.
So what we did is I threw a set of 009 points in that SVDA, and we got it timed. And timing the Type 4 is, you know, a little different when you're doing a few other things. But it sounds like it's
once in a while.
got a little shock, yeah.
Or two.
But it seems like it's going pretty good. You need to check your oil at some point, though. Don't let that get.
So now we're doing a photo shoot over here in front of an antique store that the old man's sister owns up here in Texarkana.
We're here at Olive Street Vintiques with the proprietor.
Hi.
This is my sister.
I know, and I should have, but oh well.
So we're here in downtown Texarkana.
Arkansas.
Oh, we're in Arkansas.
We're in Arkansas.
Oh, we're in Arkansas right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in Arkansas, buddy. I didn't see we crossed the state.
Yeah.
How long have you had Olive Street Vintiques?
Since August of 2020.
So, oh wow.
Yeah,
you opened up a business during a pandemic.
I did. And
how's that going for you?
really well.
So there you go.
So what we did, we started doing Facebook Live sales twice a month, and that's the reason during the pandemic we started them, because there were no other avenues to shop. They were very successful. We were doing them out of our homes. We outgrew our spaces, so we looked for a place to rent, and we found a place upstairs, and we outgrew it way too fast. So we moved to another location, and it was big. So we thought, well, let's set it up like a store. So we did. We opened up the very first weekend we were open. It was just crazy busy, because there's no real antique store in Texarkana. We have flea markets, we have vintage collectible type stores, but no antique stores. So we had a ton of customers. So it's just grown and grown.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey! Ready to go. That's well, good morning, VW Lifers. Here we are this morning. It is day 3, Arkansas Bus Bash 2021. Last night, winter showed up. We went to bed in the mid 50s, and this morning low 30s. So a little chilly this morning. But we are wrapping up as we get ready to head towards parts unknown here in the Ouachita National Forest. Let's see what Mr. Vogan has over here. He's kind of getting things cleaned up. He's got his
medium warm coffee now because I put it down for a minute.
a medium warm coffee. Jason, how was sleeping last night?
Oh God, it was so cold, man. So cold.
It was cold
and windy.
And windy.
I had to close the safaris. It's like the first time ever.
If he had to close the safaris, that's serious business.
You know it's cold.
And now that's potable water. And Tamara's over here. This is quite a setup here. This is we call this glamping, glamping HQ, and that's Tamara. And she had a pizza she was cooking for everybody last night. And this is Tangy, the orange 74,
the time traveler.
The time traveler. How was sleeping last night, dear?
It was good. It got a little scary because it got real windy at 11:30, and it blew my canopy because they didn't have it staked. It wasn't windy. And then
So you had to get up in the middle of the night and put your canopy up?
Yeah, I thought it was a bear, and I'm looking up.
It might have been a bear. As you can see, we are basically the creek here just makes a nice loop around our camping area here completely. Well, we've had some pretty nice spots before as far as camping, but this might be right up there with one of the best ones. Here in the Ouachita National Forest, it's dispersed camping. So, you know, that's one of those things, a lot of folks out west have that opportunity. We don't have that in Texas. There's very, very few spots for dispersed camping, but up here in Arkansas, we have some good options.
Good
Alice,
morning.
tell us about your adventures yesterday in Hugo. The Adventures of Hugo.
Gary may or may not have said a couple of times to stay off the shoulder of the road. Car was barreling down the highway and I wanted to get out of their way. So I just got on the shoulder all of the way and kind of sunk a little bit.
Sunk a little bit. Also known as burying it up to the axle. Yeah.
So it was
Your
just
hubcap's dirty now.
about up to here.
that would be axle.
But you know, we have a great team that just came through and pulled me out, and it was like it never even happened.
Yeah, well, it did. But
In the mud. But,
we
know.
tried, and the funny thing is, I tried pulling her with Jerry, and it was like, nope, that's not happening. So we had to get Charlie and the Subi Vanagon to pull her out. But the good news is, Hugo lives another day. Woo-hoo! Speaking of Subi power, I think I hear one trying to fire up over here. Here's glamping part 2 over here, the original glampers, the Gucci campers. And as you can see, the Garcia's game has been raised with, what do we call this thing?
That is a motorcycle pop-up camper.
But it's literally like, it's like, I would call it like, maybe like the Hilton. And of course, Ziggy, firewood on top, he's pretty set. He got his leveling blocks. Ziggy's done this before. And then here are the Bradley crew. They got their porta-john. My God, it's fluorescent. All right, kids, how was camping last night?
Good. Cold.
Cold? Did y'all stay on top or on the bottom?
We stay on the bottom.
Oh, you put Dad on top? So Dad froze to death, huh?
Well, he got the memory foam.
Oh, he got the memory foam. He's good. This is Sandy, Bill's bus on his inaugural bus bash, making it out here. Look at that, he ended up with Westy plates. How's that? Isn't that awesome? Today we're going to attempt to find the lost crystal mine of the Ouachita National Forest. So stick with us. Let's see what we can find.
Next stop of the day is a crystal mine. Crystal blue persuasion. So we're gonna go look for some crystals. We're gonna do that. Let the kids have fun. The big kids have fun. But it'll be fun. Digging around looking for crystals. Alright, this is William. Have you ever dug for crystals before?
No.
Are you excited?
I'm really excited.
What are you gonna do when you find a crystal?
We'll keep it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it? You gonna put it in your room?
Maybe.
Sell it at the next car show?
I want to give one to my mom because she said that she wanted one.
Oh, that's cool. Y'all excited? Let's do this. Is that a banjo? Alright, running out there. I gotta beat the kids. We gotta beat the kids, Alice. I don't want them to get the last crystals.
It's about a 5-mile hike.
I think it's been about 30 minutes.
Straight up. Here's the deal. As always, go find some crystals, they say. It's free, they say. You know what? I'm going back to the one where I pay 20 bucks and they're on a counter and I just buy one. It'd be cheaper than having a heart attack out here. I found one! I can't believe it. I just basically took 10 years off my life, but I found this piece of quartz. It's this is a moment. It's touching. As I'm about 9,000 feet up, there's no oxygen up here. We're literally on top of the world, and this is it. It was worth it.
So what's your strategy over here, Mr. James?
What you do is you dig into like the wet stuff. It'll be real dirty with this red dirt.
Oh, look at that. Woodstock 69 or Arkansas Bus Bash. Circled the wagons. I got Bill and Tamara as my neighbor tonight. We got Happy Children's because they were able to run around and get a bunch of crystal.
They're knockoffs. This is the
Oh my gosh, that's the best thing ever.
It is.
Here, put it down here.
Let me see how this is.
Oh, you're gonna love it, Charlie.
Oh, Bill. This is amazing.
I told you.
VW Life. This is the VW wave now.
Good morning, Arkansas Bus Bash Day 4. We are at Crystal Campground. And you can see we circled the wagons here. What a beautiful place. We were able to flat ground, grass, and we were able to circle the wagons, had a fire in Jason's fancy fire pit last night. Got the creek back here behind us. Today, we're gonna start making trails south. We're gonna leave the Ouachita Mountains, but we have been having such a great time. People have been eating good, having a good time, seeing the sights, digging for crystals, hiking around, just checking everything out. So far, this is always a big moment. Probably one of the biggest moments of the day is 9 buses, will they all start? Dark wildlife management area and the Red River. We'll jump on 30 for a little bit, then we'll get on 59, head south, and then we'll just kind of see. I'm gonna call the lady at Caddo Lake, but and here we are at Caddo Lake, the only natural lake in the great state of Texas. And we are at Johnson's Ranch. And this is our last night at Arkansas Bus Bash. And here goes Jake. Filming somebody fishing is exciting. I should do this for like 6 hours. All right, Wyatt's gonna be our fishing guide. We're gonna get all our equipment. All right, William. What do you think so far, buddy? Good. Here we are. VW Life in Caddo Lake. William and I are over here canoeing. The others are coming in. We got in here where the wind, out of the wind. Captain Danny Sullivan told us get over here in this cut where there's no wind. We're on all these bald cypress as we continue the adventure of the Arkansas Bus Bash. It's awesome. Well, good morning, VW Lifers. We are here at Johnson's River Ranch, and this is our final day for the Arkansas Bus Bash 2021. It has been some journey. We have driven our buses, probably a total of about 800 miles, have mined for quartz, camped by a beautiful mountain stream, canoed the only natural lake in Texas here in Caddo Lake, and now we get in these old buses and begin our final leg back down to Central Texas.
Last color you'll ever see, boy.
Willie, what do you think of those two clowns? Yeah, that's about what I thought too. Tell us your feelings on the Arkansas Bus Bash.
It was a much needed retreat for me, and my feelings are I'm grateful that I was received, accepted, helped, and made to feel like this was like my 12th retreat with y'all. It was really nice.
Tell me about how you feel about the Arkansas Bus Bash.
Freaking awesome! Love it! Like all the windy roads and all those trees that we never see in Austin. It was awesome. And then all the hanging trees.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we mined for crystals.
Yeah.
Went on a canoe. Like, this wasn't just any average bus bash.
Not your.
Not
This
your
wasn't your mama's bus bash.
Definitely not your mama's bus bash.
Arkansas Bus Bash was amazing. I'm glad I got to take the kids out because I think they had a lot of fun.
Excellent. We're so glad y'all made it, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
What are your feelings on the Arkansas bus bash?
You know, it's a good trip. It's just a good trip. You know, nothing too fancy. Just did our thing. Went to another state in my bus. That's cool.
Just waiting for people to move out of the way.
They already get their gas.
Yeah.
What are your feelings about the Arkansas bus bash, sir?
It was awesome this year. Nice and relaxing. Got enough sleep. That's it.
That's what it's all about.
It's all about relaxing.
Thank y'all for being here, man. It's
Alrighty.
awesome. Mr. Old Folks himself, Arkansas bus bash. What are your thoughts, brother?
That was cold, man. It's cold.
Cold. Says the man who didn't bring any long pants.
These are long shorts.
He's wearing his shants. I don't want to show that on TV. That might scare people.
My winter shorts.
So it was cold besides being cold?
I'm glad I didn't have to eat soup this time.
Yeah?
I did actually eat 1 can of soup, but it's because I was tired of eating peanut butter and jelly.
Well, we sure are glad you came, dude. It was fun, wasn't it?
This was a win. I like this one. It was a good one. We got to go back and do a lot more.
There's more to do. We're going to research and do more. All right. Thank you, brother. Tell us how your feelings about your first Arkansas bus bash, sir.
Well, I guess it's everybody's first Arkansas bus
Well,
bash.
that would be true.
So it was rather nice. Great driving. I saw green grass, which for some reason was rather exciting.
Yes.
Lots of cows, mountains, dirt roads. You know, good times, eating food. We got to paddle. We had this little kid along the way to teach her how to use the
Look at that
CB.
right there. What a cutie. Yes, use the CB.
You know, got the whole family in the van.
It's awesome that you guys joined us. Thank y'all. James, tell us about your first Arkansas bus bash.
Arkansas, this was a very relaxing trip. Wish we could have stayed longer, but we gotta work.
Well, we do, don't we?
It's a nice, smooth trip. I don't think we had any major breakdowns. Great time for the family and everybody.
Sure are glad y'all came, brother.
Had a great time.
Thanks for joining us on the Arkansas Bus Bash 2021. Get out there and drive your Volkswagens. Go find a place to camp. Just do it, man.